Everyone
not
and welcome.
supposed
Before
to
we
be for
start,
the
we have a
morning.
disclosure. Please be
This is
aware
an
of risk in
institutional
future
number.
trading.
Once you hit the
All our
target
videos
3,
for educational purpose
this is
only.
the
You're very
final
welcome to
nail
follow any
in
of
the
our
coffin. In
automated
other
signal.
words,
As long you are
once
on
you
the
hit the
sim,
target
we're not
3, there is
responsible
nothing
for your
left
trade. We're not
for the rest of the
your
day
financial
in the market,
advisor.
whether
I'm
it hit it
showing you
before
today
or after.
the new auto
So,
trade straight out of the box
the way
without
this
any
market is coming
optimization.
right now is coming
And
between
this
those
is the
two
second
yellow
trade.
lines.
It's already got up to 700.
And this is where
And
the
62
area
on the morning session.
you need
it
to
did
start
very well,
evaluate
on the European session.
closing positions,
Today the market
and actually is a valid.
really not for reversals.
And you should not trade a reversal if you don't know what you're doing, because reversal,
we will see what
you
happens.
cannot treat it as
And
wash
then,
machine
we will,
or a dishwasher.
cover the market.
Reversal can
as well.
bite you if you don't know what you're doing, you know. So right now what we are looking for here is
on the white chart.
we crossed the
we're only,
10,000 on the ES,
using
and
two
this is the
contracts.
support area.
And,
So we're gonna
it's
monitor
already
the
the
support
Nasdaq,
area
finished
carefully,
for today.
because
And,
probably
also the YM,
this is
two
where the
contracts.
market
All
starts
the white chart we are testing.
want to
the
pull
new
back
auto trade
as a
on,
re-entry,
two contracts.
because every number
And
has to go back to reconfirm, every number. So as we
the
can
YM
see
did as
from
well,
those lines here,
based
and
on
where
two
is this
contracts.
market here, the
Finished
bars are
immediately.
very far from that
And,
line,
we'll
indicate there is a
see,
strong trend, but it is a
what,
due
happened,
for
and
pulling
then,
back, reconfirm
we
all
will
those
update
new
you
numbers.
on
So when you are auto trading, we don't need to be a genius traders, or we don't have to have a light
I'm
bulb
not
in our
using,
head
I have a couple of
to,
charts swing trading. I'm not using any swing
make a
trading
decision.
automated today.
So if we
I'm
look
keeping it,
at this
just
ES,
simple.
the 4211,
Keep testing.
this
the
is
new
my
auto
final.
trade,
I'm
so
logging
we
in
can release it.
on this one here, right there,
soon as
because it's
possible.
between those two yellow lines. And it's
For
all
the
indicated
market,
on the chart.
is really
You just
continuing.
read your
I
instruments,
mean, it's not
and you
really
land
the
your
greatest
aircraft
move in
safely.
the market.
So what I'm saying is,
Look at the
this one
Nasdaq,
here right
when-
now,
especially
if
to
this,
our
if
members,
this, if this
you see a
line,
bunch of
this
lines
fib line,
above and below,
because
and the
situated
question is
right
how you
between the
trade
dead
this.
zone,
Exactly. You
if
cannot
this
trade.
line able to hold,
When
I'm
you
closing
come
the
in Open
ES.
Ninja Trader in the
If this
morning,
line broke that
and you see the
that trade,
price,
that's
and there's
mean
many
my
lines
target will
above
be
or
target
below,
3,
do
and
not
I will be
activate,
closing force
your,
force
your auto
Closing
trade immediately.
every single
This
auto
is
trade,
the ES 30
and I'm done for
seconds.
today. And then you
Now
turn
it is,
around,
the
you
first
don't care
trade,
what happened after you leave.
on the 30
So
second,
right now we are
auto
at this
trade,
line here,
and
making a
and you can
decision
see,
to
it's
close that
always,
trade on
the
11,000,
stay.
10,000,
I mean, it does not
or
take a trade
we
all the
might
time.
able to close it at
Look, there is a-
12,000 or
even on the
13,000.
30
So
second, when the
right
market
now
is
I'm keeping
flat,
my eye, because
I
if
mean,
you
it's
notice
not,
here on this line,
it's not magic. The auto trade
is
so
coming
you have to be
to
worried
the
about it.
4209,
But,
and then
even
if
on
you
the
look here,
30
this is not a
seconds
repaint,
straight out of
this
the
is a
box,
reversal.
is
So
doing
what we
very
are
well.
going to do,
Another
we are
indication,
gonna monitor
I know you've
that,
been told by
very
many
good.
firms,
once we
that
hit
you can optimize
4197, I'm forced
whatever you
close
see on the optimization,
that trade,
you're
which
gonna
that will
see
give
on
us a
the,
little over 12,000.
on your live trade, and this is not true. Another thing
On the market analyzer, we are about to hit
and see
3,000
is the
ticks
best time
into the
to
profit
start
based on the last
from the
entry signal, not the whole
which
day.
is a bunch of
So
hogwash.
that is
If we look at,
21,361.
ES today,
When the
if
market
we
is
notice on
moving,
the ES,
if we
have
look at
one
this
short
market analyzer,
signal,
this is a beautiful
two long
numbers.
signal,
But
the
then,
Nasdaq,
if you know how to
three
ride your horse
short
on the
signal, and
chart,
YM,
and you know what you're doing,
buy signal.
what it takes, I mean, as I showed you here today on the Nasdaq, the Nasdaq
okay.
took the trade much earlier.
Thank you for telling me this.
Now the Nasdaq closed the trade. Look at this. This one
can you
here,
send me
we
the
didn't
link
get
for
it.
both,
If you
please,
notice,
Ben?
000,
So we can
because
cancel
this
one of
signal
them.
was before I started the auto trade. And
so,
this one here, there is a
as you
good
see
potential
here,
around 10,000 on
this
that one here.
market
But we missed it because
is
we
mixed,
I
so there
did
is
not
no
have
use
the auto trades
to
on. but this is a wonderful number in
to
conjunction with
start
the
your
ES.
auto trade
So when the
when the
market is
market is
moving,
not
it's
in
like a dream.
sequence.
You know, it's
Because
like a dream.
look,
When the
when the
market,
market is not
you
the
know,
three
sideways,
signal
it
up or
can
down,
be a
the Nasdaq
nightmare.
three
You know.
signal up and down,
So
all of them, all
right
three,
now,
and
what
the
we are
YM has to
really
be
looking at,
all three up
if
or
this
down,
market
and it has to
able to
be
hit the
all
target
on the
3
same direction.
is really
They have to
important.
be in sequence,
Once we
and
hit the
that
top,
it is
you
very
know,
important.
and this is where when
Um,
you are trading
oh, there is an echo.
or auto
Okay,
trader,
let's
you don't
see.
need to be genius trader,
Then
but
it's saying there is two channel live. Let me see. Let me see. Can you do you hear echo? You still hear echo on it? Thank you. I don't know how it happened. It's running on both the channel. Also, the Nasdaq 1 minute is already finished. It's straight out of the box, so the trailing stop loss is not synchronized, and this is based on two contracts. Is already finished, so there is many all the charts they're not optimized. We just tested it straight out of the box, so you might see some chart they are a little bit off with the trailing stop loss. But we are testing it straight out of the box because we prefer for the trader to. I'm going to provide some templates, but I prefer to readjust it so you can use it directly immediately when we release the auto trade. For the CL, I want to mention something on the CL. If we look the CL at the yellow line, 89.92, 89.92 has been having a problem with the CL for a very long time. Look at this. It's been having the same problem from 9 o'clock, and there is a huge, heavy resistance on the top. So please be careful with the CL if you are auto traded. I don't want to teach you price action here. What we are doing here, no matter what kind of auto trade you are using, we just try to spotlight what's going on in the market, and hopefully that will help you with your trading. On the Nasdaq, once it entered this yellow line here, there is no more short trade. And the Nasdaq, if you notice now, there is a pullback. And be careful if you are auto trading. Do not allow your Nasdaq to go long. You have an entry on. We're not your financial advisor, so whatever we do, you are at your own risk. We're not responsible for your trade. We just trying to analyze what we are looking at the market, and then the decision has to be made by you, not by me. We can see there is a re-entry at 15,587 or 88. So please do not allow any type of an auto trade to take long. It's not going to be big trade. The market is still pointing to the short. The CL is stuck, cannot go above the 89.93, and it is this whole week, this market it was really a very painful week for the market. Yes, we have seen some spikes like in the afternoon or sometimes, yeah, but most of the day in the morning there is a lot of volatility, and it is really painful to start your morning. And as you see, the market analyzer to our members, to when you see the market analyzer is not in sequence on the same direction, please do not auto trade. Stay away from the market. When you see the ES go in one direction, the Nasdaq go in another direction, and the YM go in another direction, this means it is one drunk driver going down the hill with no brakes and one headlight. So it's a matter of time before this guy is going to crash. When you see things like this, please stay away. Don't think. This is not marketing tools. This is not what you've been told by a car salesman about auto trades and all this nonsense. When you come in, you turn on your auto trade in the morning, and you find this market analyzer is not in sequence. This means stay the hell out. It doesn't matter if you have a company provide you money, or it is your money. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. The same results. You know, this is not marketing. This is a real story here. We're not trying to make everything looking good and nice. And the market now hammering to the downside. That's fine. And the auto trade is taking those trades. We don't have any problems. Let me see. The 3 minutes took that trade. This is the new auto trade, and the trading stop, and there is one contract left. There we go, and it's 612 on that trade. So this is good. On the YM, based on 2 contract, we are, boy, look at this market, how nasty it is. Jesus, look how nasty this market is. And this is based on 1 minute YM. Somehow the YM is doing very well on this auto trade. And of course, we are adjusting it. as we go when we are testing it. We are doing some minor adjustment on it before we release it. And straight out of the box, but instead having 4 contracts, we are doing 2 contracts on this. And also what we done, you can extend the target, increase, decrease the target, whatever you want, you can do that. It does not go back. And if you wanted to secure some of the profit, you can. And yesterday we added the button. We added the button yesterday. If you notice on the previous video, there was no button. We have done it, and it's okay. It's doing very fine. And let's look at the CL. The CL is still having a problem on 89.92, folks. So be careful. Even if he breaks, if you are auto trading the CL, even doesn't matter which auto trade you are using, whether it's ours or somebody else, the rules apply on everyone. The 89.92, it might go into break, but then you're gonna be jammed on 90.3. So it's not worth the risk to take a long trade on the CL. And at this moment, there is no short trade. So you gotta be careful if you are auto trading the CL. Also, we're doing a test on the for our traders on the 10 range, and the 10 range is become really what we experience is the most profitable beside the 5 minutes. The range is doing extremely well, and so beside the 5 minutes, the 10 range is excellent. on the ES, your final destination in the morning session is 45.20. 45.20 is your final destination for the morning session. It's taking a second trade, base on 3 minutes. It's taking that trade right below that fib line here. And it seems like it's gonna hit the 1,000. The gray is based on 4 contracts. The white is based on 2 contracts. This is how we are doing it, and you can see the targets are not adjusted because we left it. The first contract is 5 ticks and 10 ticks, just straight out of the box. When it comes out of the box, there is 4 contracts, but you can adjust it to 2 or 1 contract if you want. Like the 30-second, I have it based on 1 contract, and now it's 787 on that. And also, if you want to, you can take this one. You can do it automatically, or you can do it manually. Like on a day like this, I prefer to do it manually. So now it's not costing us anything. And here it is. And instead using the button on the top, close position, like if you are done or something, what you can do, you can drag it and secure some of your profit if you want to somewhere. So if it goes farther, it goes farther, or leave it as is, doesn't matter. So we have a double support area for the ES. Is going to be a problem for that auto trade because it is 45.25, and the way the market is not really strong. Yesterday I was helping one of the customer, and he's trading the YM, but he's looking at the blue chart, the YM. If you are auto trading the YM, do not open the blue chart on the YM. Try to open the ES, because yesterday I showed him on the the YM is given a reading, and the ES is given much more detailed about the market. And if you are auto trading the YM, don't bother to look at the technical chart for the YM. You can open the blue chart for the YM, we have it. But the best is to look at the ES and make your decision if you want to make a decision on the auto trade. As an example, you can see here I override it and I broke even. So right now it's 787 on the second trade, and like on this one here, we have a re-entry at 45.34 short. We have a re-entry on 45.34 short. So I can leave it as is on the YM, or maybe if I want to, I can take it down to the price, and then let it be if I want to. But I know there is more beef to the downside, So maybe I will leave the YM as is where I put it. The other one here is a break even, and you have a safety in case if you, I don't want to go through details. We have done, you see there is two and two and two. I don't want to go through details all this, but what we have done, we put some safety in case if you're, uh, we will talk about it. But once let's say the market hit your trailing stop, um, all of it they disappear, and you can see it right now. Is coming to the trailing stop, and if it hits the trailing stop, it will all the three lines that will disappear. Uh, we we didn't do it like the uh, like the swing trading. The swing trading broke even, and this is it. And if you want to, you can hit the target. But let's say on the on the BBT, if you put your stop loss or your trailing stop, if you try to do it, it goes back, and that's why you see only one line. Here you see three lines for many reasons, and we will cover that on in the Monday webinar. What is those force? I don't want to talk about it on the YouTube. Um, Given the competitors some new ideas, I don't want to do this. So um, once it hit this one, they all going to disappear. Huh. Wow. Look at this. Amazing. For the CL, yes, we have. Uh, we are testing it on the CL as well. This market is really boring today. This whole week has been boring. We'll see what the outcome. Finally, the CL broke that line and is coming on the target 90.20. At 90.20, it will be finished. Profit taken on 90.20. Profit taken on 90.20, and your second target for 11 o'clock is 90.51. Your second target around 11 o'clock is 90.51. This is a profit taken here at the target 90.20. The market is very strong right now, and if you experience any pullback, your auto trading, don't get scared. It's coming to the support area a little bit, and then it's gonna go back again to the 90.51 for your morning session, and then it is finished. So profit taken on 90.20. So if you are auto trading the CL, it's up to you if you want to override the auto trade or you want to leave it as is. You can see where the CL is stopped, and this is a profit taken, and then 11 o'clock we get to the 90.51. You can see how all the lines disappear when you close that trade. So we are on 705 based on the 1 minute, and this is not bad. And you can see on the YM, took another trade right now. You can see on the YM there is not a big stop loss. It's a very stop loss. And it's just now taking another trade, finished with the short and taking the reversal immediately. And there we go. Let's look at the YM. Oh boy. You can see there is a lot of resistance here. But it doesn't matter. We will look at the ES. And the ES has potential to go to the 45.40. There's a double resistance here. Oh, God help us. How are we going to cross this bridge? Because when you see double support or double resistance, usually the market struggle to break those double line. So I'm not sure that trade on the YM is going to be a success trade. Uh, when I see things like this, I usually close that position. I don't want to get in trouble, which we'll see how it's not gonna do with this ES. The market is not strong yet to break those double support resistance, and is hanging on a thread. We'll see. If the ES anytime, that's why I said to this gentleman yesterday, we had I was supporting someone, helping him a little bit. If the ES able to cross this double resistance, has nothing to do with your auto trade. This trade is gonna make some serious money. If this ES not able to break those double resistance, this one here is gonna turn to a losing trade, guaranteed. So sometimes uh, you need to keep your eye on your technical chart, and the YM at this moment, the auto trade closed the trade, reversed the market immediately, and this trade is hanging on the ES. If he is able to cross those double resistance or not, has nothing to do with your auto trade, has nothing to do with your time frame, whether you are using range ticks. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which auto trade you are using. It's not gonna change the fact if this ES not able to cross this double resistance, whether you are auto trading. The let me bring you down another the chart we've been looking at, the 3 minutes. The last trade we close at 787. We've been using the same one here on this webinar, and those trades on the ES is all going to be infected if the market able to break those resistance or not. Has nothing to do with your auto trade. So the 3 minutes, 7 range, whatever it is, uh, this trade is hanging on a thread. Depends if this ES able to break that resistance line or not. And if it's not, that's mean we are going to lose some of this profit, and we are going to cut off the profit in half on that losing trade. So it's all hanging on the ES if it's able to cross it or not. In cases like this, I prefer uh, don't like to see red on the auto trade. I prefer to override the auto trade and close it. I don't want to have the stress over the trade, and because it's no longer about the auto trade, it's about the ES. Where is my crosser here? Able to break the 45.40 or not? You know, so now the YM broke even, and I'm a little bit more comfortable when a break even, because I don't have to worry about it. It's a free ride, free trade. No matter if the market going back, I don't have to deal with it anymore. And here it is, um, it's going very well. And both of them, they will be making serious money if they are able to break the resistance 45.40. If the ES not able to break the 45.40, then the market is going back to this level at 45.35, and we hope that we are able to um, um, even on the 2 minutes, it's practically took same trade, and on the 2 minutes, almost the same money. Uh, it is 800, and this one here 850. So the 2 minute and the 3 minutes, they're almost the same on those trade, and and uh, you can see where it is right now. This is our problem. It's not the auto trade the problem. If we are able to break that one here, we are in the money. If it's not, the market is going back. Trust me. So the best way, if you want to, you don't, if you take it and put it right there, so at least we lose $3 commission. We made a little money on that trade, and we let it be. And if this trade is going above that resistance, that means we are climbing to the 45, 43, and that is a very good trade. And this is a really that will be perfect for the morning session. So that will be great if we are able to break it. And as you see here, we have a double resistance. Most likely the ES not able at this moment to break the double resistance. Then you can pack your money. So you can see here what I have done. I just broke it even, and I'm gonna do the same to this one here, and made a little money. I'm worried about this resistance line, and leave it as is. And there we go, break even, doesn't matter. This one here is -1 take. You can see where the entry was, and it's -1 take. Okay, I can live with that, and let it be, because this has nothing to do with your auto trade, has to do with the market situation. And on always when you try to manage your auto trade, your performance can go to 300%, and then you let the auto trade do everything and go to sleep. So it's always nice to manage. Okay, there we go. After I forced it to close, now it's gonna go up again and trying to test the 45, 40 to see if it's able to break it or not. That's life. Welcome to trading. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing. Nothing. The 5 minutes is a little bit slower. Does not take a trade as many as the 1 minute and 3 minutes. And we are testing the 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and 5 minutes. And you can see on the 5 minutes, still on that trade, and it is totally straight out of the box without any tweaking, adjustment, or anything like that. So this is the new auto trade we're about to release. I broke even, so I don't care about the rest. The minute it breaks even, we're doing fine. And we still have one more trade on the 5 minutes. Here it is. We were one tick away. So considering the today market movement, we did very well on this new auto trade. Look at this little thing. It's- you know, we told you about this double resistance. Look at this. This is exactly the problem right there. It's a really slow market today. Again, you don't see the targets and the trailing stop are adjusted because it's a straight out of the box without any optimization. Then what we are doing, we're testing the 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then what we do, which one we like the most, and then we refine that ES on that certain um, for the swing trading. I mean, it's a total different story on the swing trading. For the swing trading, we are on a total different story. Oh shoot, I was gonna extend the target on it and I didn't. I was not able to do that. It's going to the target one, and this is a 30 seconds. So what we are going, we're gonna extend it. We had one losing trade here, so we were down. This one here is based on one contract, and we were down with 125 on the last trade. It was a losing trade. Welcome to trading, and finally the market broke up, and we extended the target and let it be, and now the trading stopped. On the YM is already hit the $1,000 daily target. We already have 700 and we have 470 here based on two contracts. That will be hitting the 1,000 daily target, and this one here is based on one contract, and this one straight out of the box based on 4 contracts. And we finally hit the target 2 at 11 o'clock, 10:46, and this is very good. The CL is gonna hit the 3. No, this is the YM. I will look at the CL later. And the profit taken on target 1. Target 2, I'm not sure we're gonna achieve target 2 at this moment. So well, I like what I'm looking at, and you can use also on a day like this, instead of using a bigger time frame, you can use a smaller time frame, like 30 seconds on it. We had one losing trade because target 1 already hit. We have one losing trade, and we have a little over 300 here. So this is based on one contract, and let's see if this market able to break this one here. So we covered this losing trade, and then if you don't want to deal with it anymore, you have 312 on this, and the last trade was a losing trade, 125. You're gonna close it off for this morning session, and if you want to, or if you want to, you can keep it, and then Also, I noticed on the last hour in the market, they really get very aggressive on the last hour in the trading. So if you are done with this one, you say close. I'm gonna close this position, close it, and we close the trade on that one here. It is 1,325. A beautiful trade, small trade, small trade. And then when the market, I don't know why, but the auto trade reversed immediately on that trade, and it did very well. And then it was like a V shape, if you notice, and it was perfect, and perfect entry, perfect exit. So here it is. It's finished. The YM and okay, this is the swing trading. It's a total different story, and we can say okay, close right now this position. We close this position. I'm not gonna wait till the market to drop or anything. At least we're not in the red PNL on this one. So if it takes another trade, I'll bring it down. And there is a good look, even on 30-second. There is no filter in this auto trade. You can see there is a gap between the trades. Look, there is a gap between the trades, and this is what I like. So you can use 15-second overnight or 30-second overnight, and it's not a dummy ATR, stupid ATR with a moving average above or below. Look, it did not do it. Well, took a long trade here and it didn't do right. Took a short trade and didn't do it right. That's life. Welcome to trading. And then took that trade on the pullback re-entry and hit it right on the spot with it. So this is sometimes, but you can see how the auto trade avoided some areas like here. Those are nightmares. Those are really nightmares. And like if you see this entry, he took it right. Even if you are a manual trader, you would have took that trade, and just the market bounced back on him. And look at this, beautiful. So it's not something, but it's even on a smaller time frame, you still need to keep your eye on it, but it does not just like those indicators, ATRs or MACDs. It's gonna keep auto trade until you wipe up out of your account. Another things also, there is an indication here. There is, look at this right there. There is a problem right there for the Nasdaq, and there is an indication here. There is a reversal, and as I said, this market here is very hard to achieve the target to by 11 o'clock, which we'll see. But once this market entered those two yellow lines, you should not let the auto trade take a trade. So this is on a lousy day like this in the market. I think we did very well, and I'm pleased what I'm looking at, and I look forward to release that to the traders. Another things before we leave, I told you before, if you notice here on the ES, buy signal, short signal, buy signal, the Nasdaq start lining up, and the YM start lining up. When this Nasdaq, ES and YM lining up, auto trade. When they are not lining up, please stay away from the market. This is not a marketing free talk when someone trying to sell auto trade and back testing, forward testing, and everything look nice on PDF. This is a reality. When you come into the trade and you are by yourself, you need to make a decision. This is reality. Don't listen to this crap. You need to look at the market. If you see this market is not in sequence, stay the hell away from the market. Stay safe. You don't respect the market is not going to respect you. It's going to clean up your account. You have to have a lot of respect for the market, and you have to approach the market cautiously. This is not an ATM machine and trading. It is require work. So uh, there is 20 auto trade in our package. We're not talking of weakness, but still, you cannot just sit down, fall asleep, and the money is going to be transferred to your account automatically. Uh, this is only in the movies. So welcome to trading, and you need to keep your eye on the market and to know why and how, whether you are making money or losing money. You need to know how and where. So please be careful. Folks, that's all what we have for you today. And we'll keep you updated what's going on. And we will try to provide you template. We have not optimized yet. We are testing the auto trade just based on out of the box. And we have not, that's why you see some of the trades are a very small, or the trading stop is small or off because it's not been optimized. But we will be optimizing and sending you templates with the auto trade. Do not worry. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and please be safe for the rest of the day. This market is one nasty market, so you gotta approach this market very carefully.